In the past, what we knew about your website and phone calls was that your website was getting X amount of phone calls, X amount of prospects, and X amount of appointments. But we really didn't know the steps they took or where those phone calls were being made on your website, so which pages were they being made on. This new strategy that we're focusing on is called conversion rate optimization. With this tracking technology, we're able to really see how people first make initial contact with your website and what leads to that final conversion. When we talk about conversions, the most important ones are phone calls and form submissions to your practice. And there's other conversions, things like PDF downloads, or how many times people view a video, or if they click on a button to get driving directions to your practice. So for example, we can see that a prospect comes to your website for the very first time from a paid search ad. They move around your website, we can see the exact pages that they go to. So they go to the hearing aids page, they go to your About Us page, but then they leave. Maybe 10 days later, we can see that this prospect came back to your website through an email marketing campaign that you sent out. And at this point, this is where they make that phone call. One of the great things about working with such a large network is that when we do find successes with a paid search campaign on a website or email marketing campaign, we're able to take these successes and apply them to other members and test them out there. So we're not always having to start from scratch. And when we do apply these new strategies, we quickly can refine them for each member specifically. When a person is finally ready to schedule that hearing test or start researching about hearing aids, we want them to find you online. But not only just find you online, we want them to come to your website to have a great user experience. We want to make sure that they find the information, the content that they're looking for. And by doing this, that is what will increase those phone calls. That is what will increase those form submissions and ultimately increase those appointments to your practice. And this is why conversion rate optimization and conversion tracking is crucially important for creating this great digital marketing strategy and creating a great website, a great paid search program for your practice.
All of our digital efforts are focused on one goal, which is that when a user or a patient has a trigger moment when they realize that they have a specific need, we're there. For years, we've been collecting data specific to the audiology industry, which is really incredible. Compared to other ad agencies or local SEO companies, when you reach out to them and begin your relationship with them, that's the start of their data collection or understanding of your specific industry. Because we've been doing this for years, we have all of that data from hundreds of websites to know exactly what keywords are driving people to the site. For example, when you're on Google, people will type in all sorts of different keywords. In a lot of cases, they'll search for something like ear doctor or hearing doctor. Are they typing in hearing loss, or are they typing in I can't hear the TV very well? All of these things need to be considered when we're optimizing our websites for these audiences. And we can share that data with you to also make business decisions on what types of traditional marketing and what types of call to actions and messages are really going to make a difference with your patients. Our jobs are really exciting because digital marketing is changing every single day. And because of that, our team also needs to evolve. We're really excited about the upcoming changes on our digital team that will allow us to be much more specialized and focused in the way that we service you and your patients. We'll have people that are dedicated solely to looking at how can we be more effective in driving conversions to your site. Individuals who are focused on the type of content that we add to your site, your social media, and your blogs, and other people that are continuing to make the website edits that you request from us, and then also ensure that the layout of your website is the best it could possibly be. Together as a team, we're going to be able to deliver a very specific and incredible product to each of you.
This campaign started where every campaign starts, and that's with member feedback. We marry that feedback with the digital data that we have from the paid search and digital teams, and then creative comes in to insert that emotional connection. Well, we're building these in a different sort of way that we have in the past to get the members more actively involved in how they want their ads to be built, so they more specifically reflect their brands. So we created what are called toolboxes or toolkits, which is essentially all the different headline options, all the different photography options, the different calls to action. So a marketing manager or a marketing coordinator can work directly with the member in really putting together the campaigns in a way that suits them best, versus just saying, here's the template, add your logo, add your phone number. what we've been able to confirm through our survey results is what we've known all along, and that's a relationship with a local hearing care provider is the most important and most driving factor in a patient's choice in whom they choose to seek care from. So we're continuing to refine our messaging toward that mode of thinking, that it's the face-to-face, direct care relationship with a real person that matters most to them. Just because we've launched this campaign, it doesn't mean that it's over. We considered our campaigns to be living things. We're getting data on a daily basis that allows us to refine the messaging and adapt it to different marketplaces. So we're making our messages more targeted based upon who it is that you want to serve and when you want to serve them and how you want to serve them.